In the small town of Albany, Georgia, a single mother named Marsha Bennett pushed an old shopping cart filled with crushed aluminum cans toward a local recycling center. Her clothes were worn, her hands calloused, but her spirit, though tired, was still gentle. With 3 kids at home and a husband bedridden from a stroke, every penny mattered. When she stepped inside, the owner, Rick Dalton, barely looked up. "Still buying cans today, sir?" Marsha asked softly. Rick smirked. "Yeah. Put 'em on the scale." She lifted her bags onto the metal platform. The numbers blinked, then stopped at 0.01 pounds. That wasn't just wrong, it was impossible. "Sir, please, these cans usually weigh enough to feed my family for a week," she whispered, holding back tears. "Could you check again?" "Nope," Rick snapped. "Weight's the weight. Bring more next time." Marsha's voice cracked. "2 don't have anything else. This is all month's work. My babies are waiting for dinner." Rick rolled his eyes and waved her off, but Marsha stayed. For her kids, she had to stay. Near the entrance stood Andre Coleman, a black technician contracted to inspect weighing machines. He had heard everything. Quiet but sharp-eyed, Andre stepped forward. "I can calibrate the scale for free," he offered calmly. Rick scoffed. "I don't need nobody checking my equipment." Then, wanting to humiliate Marsha further, Rick said, "Tell you what, write whatever you want on a piece of paper. Put it on the scale. I'll pay whatever it weighs." It was meant as a joke. Hands trembling, Marsha pulled a wrinkled receipt from her pocket, wrote something, and placed it gently on the scale. The machine blinked 10 pounds, then 50, then 500, then 1,000. The numbers climbed like a rocket, the machine beeping wildly. Rick panicked, slamming buttons, unplugging cords, but the weight kept rising. Finally, he snatched the paper. It wasn't a list. It was a prayer. "Lord, you know my needs. I place this burden in your hands." Rick froze. The room fell silent. Andre bowed his head in respect. Shaking, Rick turned to Marsha and pressed a thick envelope of cash into her hands, far more than the cans were worth. Marsha whispered, "Thank you, Lord," and walked out into the sunlight, tears warm on her cheeks. "And that day," Andre said quietly to the stunned crowd, "never underestimate the weight of a black woman's prayer."